Welcome everyone on your one of the favorite channel. In the world of true crime, some mysteries feel like they come straight out of a horror movie, except they're painfully real. And the story of Elisa Lam is one of them. A young woman, a historic but infamous hotel, a disturbing elevator video, and a shocking discovery at the rooftop. Even after more than a decade, people still ask one question. What really happened to Elisa Lam? Let's begin. January 2013. A 21-year-old student from Vancouver, Elisa Lam, decides to take a solo trip across California. She keeps a detailed blog where she writes about her dreams, struggles, and excitement. Her journey takes her to Los Angeles, and she checks into a place that many locals would avoid, the Cecil Hotel. Now, if you've heard anything about the Cecil, you already know why this matters. The hotel has a long, dark history. Murders, suicides, serial killers who stayed there. It's the kind of place that seems cursed. Elisa was originally placed in a shared room with other girls, but her behavior reportedly became odd, so the hotel moved her to a private room. At this point, no one knew how crucial that decision would become. Disappearance. Elisa kept in touch with her parents every single day. So when she suddenly stopped calling, they knew something was wrong. On January 31st, she was officially reported missing. The Los Angeles police searched the hotel, rooms, hallways, the rooftop, but no Elisa. No signs of struggle, no personal belongings missing, nothing that pointed to where she went. But the case took a dramatic turn when police released a piece of footage, a video that the world still talks about today. The elevator footage from February 1st quickly went viral. Millions watched it, and millions were disturbed. In the video, Elisa enters the elevator, but then she starts behaving strangely. She presses multiple buttons. She hides in the corner as if someone's following her. She peeks outside, steps back in, then steps out again. Her hands make unusual, almost fluid motions, like she's talking to someone who isn't there. And the strangest part? Throughout the entire clip, the elevator door doesn't close, not once, as if something invisibly stopped it. People had theories immediately. Was someone chasing her? Was she hallucinating? Was the elevator malfunctioning? Or was there something far more sinister happening at the Cecil? This video changed everything. It became one of the most analyzed and debated pieces of footage on the internet. The discovery. For days, police and hotel staff kept searching. Guests started complaining that the water in the hotel had low pressure, that it tasted odd, and that it came out dark. Maintenance workers went to check the water tanks on the rooftop. What they found shocked the world. Inside one of the tanks, floating face up in the water, was the body of Elisa Lam. She was naked, her clothes floating beside her. The tank was sealed, and reaching it was not easy. To this day, people question how she ended up there. The questions that followed. Once Elisa was found, the theories exploded. The first big question, how did she get to the roof? The rooftop door was supposed to be locked. It had an alarm system. You needed special access. If anyone tried to open it, staff would know. And then there was the water tank itself. Climbing it was difficult. Opening the heavy metal lid wasn't simple. And slipping inside without help? Almost impossible for an average person. The hotel staff insisted that no alarms went off, and there were no signs of forced entry. So the mystery deepened. The theories. 1. Mental health explanation. Elisa had documented struggles with bipolar disorder. Some believe she may have been experiencing a severe episode, one that caused paranoia, hallucinations, or confusion. Supporters of this theory point to the elevator video and the fact that she wasn't taking her full medication at the time. But many still argue this doesn't explain everything. How did she reach the restricted rooftop? How did she open the heavy tank lid? 2. Foul play. Others believe someone else was involved. The Cecil Hotel was known for crime, drugs, and dangerous people staying there. Could someone have chased her? Could someone have forced her onto the roof? Could the strange behavior in the elevator be fear? This theory gained popularity because the case had so many missing pieces. But investigators found no signs of assault or external injuries. Still, people aren't convinced. 3. Supernatural theories. Because of the Cecil Hotel's dark reputation, many people immediately jumped to paranormal explanations. Some believed Elisa was reacting to something invisible in the elevator. Some claimed the hotel itself had a history of strange deaths and curses. While these theories lack evidence, they became a huge part of the online discussions. 4. The elevator game theory. This theory came from an internet urban legend, a ritual where you press elevator buttons in a specific sequence to enter another dimension. People noticed Elisa pressed multiple buttons, similar to the pattern in the game. It's purely speculative, but it added to the eeriness of the footage. Official conclusion. Months later, the coroner released an official report. The cause of death, accidental drowning. Manner of death, undetermined. They claimed Elisa entered the tank on her own, possibly during a mental health episode. But even that left huge questions. How did she get past locked doors? How did she open the heavy tank lid? Why were her clothes removed? Why is there no footage of her going to the roof? To this day, the official explanation hasn't satisfied everybody. Why the case still haunts people. Elisa's story became global because it doesn't feel complete. Every answer creates another question. The elevator video remains one of the strangest pieces of true crime evidence online. The rooftop mystery is still debated. And the Cecil Hotel? Well, its history continues to cast a shadow over Elisa's final days. In 2021, Netflix released a documentary, bringing fresh attention to the case. But even then, opinions stayed divided. Some believe Elisa was a victim of circumstance, a young woman fighting internal struggles in a dangerous environment. Others believe something darker happened, something that has never been fully discovered or revealed. And that's why the case of Elisa Lam continues to haunt the internet. So, what do you think happened? Was it an accident caused by mental health struggles? Was someone else involved? Or is there something about the Cecil that the world still doesn't understand? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you want more deep dive true crime stories, don't forget to subscribe.